feels like my videos always start with someone screaming outside and me being like, someone's screaming outside. Today it's kids, they're screaming. And that's because I'm not original or creative enough to come up with my own intros for videos like these. So this is the only joke I can use to warm you up to me. What were we talking about? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. And if you are new here, my name's Alexis, I'm 25, I live in New York City, but that information is not really pertinent to this video today. We're not doing a vlog, we're not walking around New York City. Today we are going to be talking YouTube analytics and views. Before I start, I just want to remind everybody that I am not like a YouTube analytics YouTuber. I think that's why I enjoy making these videos every once in a while, because I feel like most videos on YouTube pertaining to YouTube analytics or how to grow on YouTube, anything in that realm, usually the only videos that come up when you search are videos made by people whose channel's purpose is to share YouTube tips. While I think that's very helpful, and I looked to these channels a lot while I was growing my channel, and I honestly still look to them for advice because I am still trying to actively grow my channel a lot. I think sometimes there's a lot of value in listening to a YouTuber who is in a lifestyle niche or a gaming niche or a cooking niche. Anything that isn't necessarily a business YouTube tips type of channel. So just a reminder that I am mostly a vlogging account. I live in New York City. I post lifestyle videos. I post fashion videos. I post a lot of apartment content. So if this is your first time watching me and you are here to learn something, but for some reason you find me charismatic, charming, beautiful, your words, not mine, go ahead and subscribe because I think you'll like the rest of my content. And if you don't love vlog content or lifestyle content, or you don't give a about New York City, that's fine. You can subscribe too, because I still have an awesome personality and I do make these analytic videos from time to time. I will continue making videos every once in a while, but this is not the main purpose of my channel. Just wanna get that out there, just wanna clarify that. Now we're on the same page, and let's get into the analytics of 100,000 views on YouTube. I guess let's start with the irony of all of this. I just made this big disclaimer how I'm not a person who makes videos about YouTube tips. But my video that went viral is a loose term, but for me, it was viral. It's the most views I've ever gotten on a video. It was a video somewhat relating to YouTube tips. I made a video about how much money I made in the first 6 months of being monetized on YouTube, and it has now reached almost 150,000 views. I posted that video mid-July, and it is currently mid-September, so it's been up for about 3 months, and it's a little overwhelming. I have never gotten this much feedback on a video before, and it's awesome, and there are so many people commenting on it. A lot of people have questions. A lot of people are asking for a part 2, which I feel like there's no point in giving a how much money I made in the first 8 months of my channel if I just did 6 months. So I'm not doing a part 2 until the end of the year. There were a lot of questions on there, and a lot of them were repeats, and a lot of people just seemed genuinely curious in my analytics as a smaller YouTuber, because a lot of people who make these videos, like I said earlier, are YouTube tip accounts or the people who already have a significant following. It is nice to see the analytics of bigger YouTubers who have between 500,000 and 1 million subscribers, but sometimes it's a little more encouraging and helpful to see what smaller YouTubers' analytics look like, especially when it comes to money and click-through rate and all of that. So I'm here to save the day. No need to thank me. No need to thank me. Like I said, the video is currently almost to 150,000 views, but we're gonna back it up to August 31st, which was the day I hit 100,000 views. And we are going to look at those analytics up to there to get a clean, even 100,000 views, what goes into that, how much money did I make, all of that. And then don't worry, I'm gonna tell you how much I've made thus far on this video. But first, we're just gonna talk about that first about 50 days the video was posted. I hit 100,000 views in 50 days. Is this 50 days? I need to fact check this. Oh my gosh, exactly 50 days. That is crazy. Now, even though that number 50 days and 100,000 views are so linear, it was not linear for me to get to these 100,000 views. So I posted this video on July 12th. At this point, I had almost 8,500 subscribers. If you're curious, right now, I just hit 13,000 subscribers as I'm filming this video. I had about 8,500 subscribers when I posted this, and every time I posted a video, my channel was getting between 1,000 and 3,000 views in the first day. It just depended what I was posting and all of that. In the first day that I posted this video, I got 1,124 views. The best part about YouTube is that you have the chance to blow up at any period of time. It's not like Instagram where it's kind of chronological, even though I'm not really sure what the algorithm on Instagram is doing these days, but I digress. Your YouTube video can always be resurfaced. On a platform like Instagram, you post, you get a few likes, It might come up on someone suggested on their feed 3 days later, but it's pretty much gonna go away. Even TikTok, to an extent, you can't search things as well as you can on YouTube. So a video like this, my current subscribers, a lot of them were interested when I first posted it. You know, the first day I got 1,124 views, the second day I got 1,500 views, but then the third day, it only got 249 views. Those people seeing that video in their subscription box, everyone who wanted to watch it, had pretty much watched it by that point. For the next, I guess maybe 17, 18 days, I was averaging about 200 views a day. July ends, August begins, and there's some kind of spike between July 31st and August 1st. It's about 800 more views than I had been getting. I got 287 views on July 31st, and then on August 1st, I got 1,176 views. That's a pretty significant spike, considering for the last 2 weeks, I had only been getting 200 views a day. You're probably wondering, and I was also wondering when this happened, why all of a sudden is my video getting more views? Because after it hit that 1,000 views that day, it never dropped below 1,000 views in a day again until the end of August. And so my main traffic source as this started jumping up was browse features. My guess is that it was getting pushed out on people's homepages, their suggested feature, and people kept clicking on it. My click-through rate for browse features was 5%, and my click-through rate for YouTube search was 8%. And that's pretty high. An average click-through rate should be between, I think it's 2 and 4% is like good. I think 5 is above average, and then 8 is incredible. I mean, if you're between like 8 and 12, that's awesome. So as more people searched the general topic of how much money I made on YouTube, they would find my video, click on it, and the higher the click-through rate got, I would assume that YouTube started pushing out my video more to people on the homepage. And a lot of people in my comments were commenting saying, I never usually watch content like this, but I just started my channel, this was pushed out to me. Or people would say, I've been looking up content like this, I never usually watch a vlogger, but I got this video pushed out to me, so now I'm watching it. I mean, from those comments alone, I could tell that people were coming to my video from YouTube recommending it to them. And I think in this time period right now, the best way to hit the algorithm isn't necessarily YouTube search, it's to be put on that homepage. And that's what you wanna do with every single video. And I think I got very lucky with this video and it hit the homepage. So the most views that I got in one day on this video was 12,413. That was insane to me, and that was kind of like a peak. And from there, I started going back down. So with a video like this, you wonder like what makes it special? Why are people clicking on it? It's because this video in particular offered an answer to somebody. I find that the videos that do the best on YouTube are ones that have a purpose. They answer a question. And this, I think, is something that is very, very frequently searched on YouTube. And the reason this video in particular did so well is because a lot of people today are trying to start YouTube channels. And I get it, because when I started my YouTube channel, I was looking up these videos all the time, trying to figure out, okay, well, if this person who I admire and is very successful hit 10,000 subscribers after they had their channel for a year, then I want to hit 10,000 subscribers after I've had my channel for a year. Spoiler alert, I didn't. I hit 10,000 subscribers almost 2 years after I started my channel. And this is something where everybody's YouTube journey is different. You can't compare. Everybody has different circumstances. Everybody's different. You can't fully compare, but it's nice to have these checkpoints that you can kind of see where you feel like you relatively should be at this point. Also, with this video, it was something that people were asking this question, but there also weren't many videos on this topic. There are definitely a good amount of videos of people's first YouTube paycheck, how much money they've made. There's not that many videos of people in a lifestyle or vlog niche sharing their analytics and how much money they made after they got monetized. And if there actually are a ton of videos, I haven't seen them, but it was never something I came across. So that was just another reason for me to make this video, because I knew there weren't many on this specific topic, in this specific niche, as this specific person, in this specific time. Like, there are so many factors that go into it. So now you're probably wondering, how much money did I make? That's probably why I clicked on this video, because you wanna know how much money I made from 100,000 views. And honestly, it was a good amount. It really depends on your CPM and RPM, which I'll get into in a minute. With 100,000 views, I made $777.98. Lucky sevens. I think I have a relatively higher RPM and CPM than other people. A lot of my viewers are in the United States, which is one of my highest CPMs and RPMs that I have. So if we go to my revenue tab, my CPM for this 50-day period was $20.48, and my RPM was $7.78. So based on other videos I've watched from other creators, $20 for a CPM is pretty high. And I think that's also just the nature of the video. Videos that discuss money and analytics and finances, I feel like always just tend to have a higher CPM. I'm not really sure why, but that's usually how it is. So also from this 100,000 views, I gained 1.8 thousand subscribers. That was my first 100 days. Flash forward to the end of September. It's been almost a month since I hit 100,000 views, and this is how my video is doing now. So now my video is at 144,000 views. So I've gained 44,000 and I have gained 2.6 thousand subscribers total. You can see that I had this huge spike and now it started going back down, but recently, in the past 2 weeks, it is starting to go up. So you can tell that there's kind of a spike in interest in this video again, and it's probably getting pushed out again. And I think that's such an interesting part of YouTube. Like, the video was doing so well, and you would think like, oh wow, this video should just keep going up and up and up and getting more and more views. But it hit that one point, and then it started decreasing again, and then it kind of mellowed out for a little bit. And now you can see we're gradually starting to grow up again. Oh, and you probably wanna know how much money I've made total so far. I have made $1,182.31, which is incredible. I guess I'll just take this moment really quickly to say, if you are one of my subscribers and you're currently watching this, thank you so much, because I really couldn't do this without you. I have had my YouTube channel for almost 2 years now. On October 23rd, it'll be 2 years. The growth and the ups and downs I've had in these last 2 years have been absolutely insane. And if you would have told me 2 years ago that I would have been able to make over $1,000 from just one video, I would have fell on the floor. It's been so cool getting to hear from people and get feedback and make these videos and really help people. I love feeling like I've helped people out with this video. So I just want to say thank you if you're one of my subscribers. And if you're not one of my subscribers, why not yet? You're still watching right now, see how fun I am? We could be friends. There's no risk. All you do is just press one button, and if for no other reasons, if you wanna know how much money I make at the end of the year, you're gonna forget by that point. You're not gonna wanna look me up. You're gonna forget my name. You're gonna be like, who is that girl that said she was gonna make an end of the year report on how much money she made? You're gonna forget who I am. So you might as well subscribe. So my CPM actually went up, and so did my RPM for like my lifetime views. So now it's averaging at about $21, and my RPM is $8.44. And I will show you one more graph. So the other graphs I showed you were individually how many views I got per day. This is my like accrual of views. So here you can see where the spike was and how I still am having a gradual growth, but it's not as crazy as before. So if you were one of those viewers on this video, thank you so much. And if you haven't watched this video, I will link it above because it might be of interest to you because you're watching this video and they're kind of in the same realm. So if you have any questions on this video or anything YouTube related or anything related to my YouTube journey, go ahead and comment them below and I will try my best to answer. If you have just started your YouTube channel and you're trying to grow and you want some tips, I made a video on how I grew to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube and my best tips. I hope this helped you. Here is to your first video with 100,000 views. And if you already have a video with 100,000 views, here is to your first video with 1 million. One last time, I'm so thankful for this channel. I'm so thankful for all of you. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.